Hey Aries, it's Kristielyn here. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to Mother Misfit Tarot for those who are new. I am super excited to be doing your reading. I am an Aries moon, so it is it's a very amazing energy, and I feel like there's a lot of passion that's going on in your guys' energy, a lot of really this internal light up is happening in your energy, and it's like it is kind of hard to sustain, but I know you feel the call. A lot of you are like stepping into mission and you're feeling the call to action, which is amazing, which is really, really beautiful. And sometimes we can get really caught up in the momentum that it's like we could kind of elude ourselves a little bit. The crystal that I was drawn to use for you guys is, I don't even know what this one's called either. It's the brown one. That's what I heard, because I asked my higher self which crystals I should use from my medicine bag here, my crystal bag, and all I heard was the brown one. So I'm like, okay. So definitely going to be doing that live here with my friend, the crystal guru guy, and we'll definitely get some clarification around a lot of crystals and gems. Yeah, so the pre-downloads are on my Facebook page at Empowered Empath Vibes, if you guys want to check that out. There's a lot of messages that come through for you guys, and it's just like, it does take up a lot of time during the live, so I'm just trying to find an easier way to go about doing that and sharing and delivering those messages. So when I did pick this crystal, I did hear a message that came through pretty loud, and it said, heed the call. Heed the call. So, wish fulfillment. You guys are manifesting your dreams. Your heart's true desire, that's really igniting this passion in you. It's like this blissful, dreamy. It's not really dreamy because now it's manifesting into reality, into this life. It's like surreal, but you know it's real because you've been waiting for this for a while. Okay, let's get into prayer and we'll get into the reading here. God, Holy Spirit, Jesus, saints, and angels, I ask that all of my readings be accurate, truthful, and bring blessings to everyone involved. Please safeguard my readings and make sure that only God's pure helpers are divinely come through. Please assist me in keeping my ego in check and confidently saying your truth with love. Thank you so much, Spirit, for this help. Thank you so much for the prosperity and the peace and the joy. Thank you so much for the abundance. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for these beautiful people on this live and all these beautiful people that are going to watch it on replay. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you. What messages do you have for the Aries to help them navigate their path that is in their highest good and in the presence of love? Amen. So yeah, it's picked up on that energy. Focus. This is my focus card because it's like balancing act, right? So just with those 4 cards that were here, there may have been some kind of disagreement or conflict that you've been dealing with this past week. But there's a resolution that's coming. There's an opportunity for a new level of love. I feel like a lot of you are learning that where you put your focus is really where how the outcome of situations is going to be. You're learning that a lot of you are learning the arts of manifestation, and where you put your focus, literally, and like your positive thoughts for a positive outcome, for the best possible outcome in a situation, especially when there's like conflict going on in the family, possibly with work. You are seeing the results of that now. You are seeing that your thoughts are powerful. You are a powerful co-creator, manifester. And it's giving you this internal, like, Six of Wands energy. It feels good. It feels good to know and to see, you know, your intentions coming, like, manifesting itself into reality. I feel a lot of you guys are really, I mean, we're all tapping into the full moon energy. I know I am. And I feel like that has a lot to do with it too. We're also in Taurus season. So let's see what Spirit has for you guys. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. What messages do you have for Aries? Go between. Go between. Hold on. There's something that's trying to come through here. There's something that's been trying to come through. Okay. So a lot of the conflict that has been going on, it's like the resolution. You're coming into the resolution phase of, like, any sort of codependent remnants or behaviors in a relationship. It could be with work. I feel like a lot of you, it does have to do with work, but also a good chunk of you, it has to do with family, where there was family dynamics. The last little bit, like, I know you guys been doing a lot of work on yourselves and really dismantling any sort of codependent behaviors, or even just any sort of, like, behaviors of control and manipulation. Like, your awakening has really brought you and humbled you and put you in a space now where you see better and you know better. Like, you can see things very clearly, energetically, intuitively. And so there was, like, this resolution. You're going through this resolution phase right now, even though it could kind of feel like it's still a little bumpy and still a little bit of rocky. You're handling it better. You're handling yourself better. You're handling the situation better. 717 on the clock. And you're doing things differently. Like, you have transformed immensely, standing your ground, learning about balance, balancing yourself out. But there's a strong Spirit's really just wanting to congratulate you on how far you've come in 1 year, in 6 months, in 6 weeks, you know, in the past month. Like, in a day, there's been major transformations, and I feel like now's a good time to reflect. And I do feel like a lot of you are reflecting. You're learning how to really honor yourself and reflect and give yourself that moment of appreciation now, which is all a culmination of all of the work that you've done up to this point. It's very satisfying, but it's not like an egoic boost. It's like a settled, it's like you settled into yourself, coming into this comfortable energy where you can carry yourself through anything. Six of Wands energy again. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, see? Thank you. Oh my gosh, I just said that. Six of Wands energy. This is exactly where you guys are at right now. Underneath the deck, we have the Empress. That's what I mean. You guys are loving yourself. You guys are like, you have this, this immense, I want to say, like, royalty, and like, it's an internal thing, and it's not like, it's not a pompous thing. It's a very, like, you're treating yourself at, like, how you should be treated, you know, and how you deserve to be treated. You know what you deserve now. And it's not just knowing, it's being. And the Empress, she's all about that. It's not about doing, it's just being. Being the Empress. Loving yourself unconditionally. But yeah, that's funny, because, like, sometimes, like, when I'm shuffling, there's like a message that needs to be channeled, and nothing will come out until I channel it. So, okay, hold on. Let me get comfortable here. Oof. All right. I'm working this new setup. It's super exciting. Oh, I can't wait to finish it though. Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit, for that confirmation. Yes, definitely receiving some recognition, but I really feel like this is an internal accomplishment. It's like your inner glow. Yeah, that passionate movement forward. Hold on. Okay. All right. What's in the crossing here for Aries? Thank you. The Fool card. Aquarius energy. So I feel like you are breaking free. That is the challenge this week. You are definitely going through a major transformation, a major awakening. It's been in a culmination, like I said, over the past year, the past 6 months. It's like there was some major turning points and awakening triggers. Like we have awakening moments all the time, like aha moments. And I call those mini awakenings, but they're still, as small as they may seem or feel, they're actually huge when you shift your perspective. It's enough to shift your perspective out of any sort of eight of swords energy. But this is a part of your initiation. Your initiation into the higher realms. It's your ascension. Sag energy here as well, but you really learn to temper out your emotions. That's what I mean. Like you carry yourself differently here. With children, financially stable, you're balanced, you're balancing, you're feeling the ebb and flow of balancing, you're walking away from things that no longer serve. Which is really deepens your healing, your healing abilities for some of you. Hold on. There's something else I'm picking up here. There could be a Sagittarius around you that wants a new beginning, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah. Someone who has a lot of passion for you. They could have been a player in the past, but they had an epiphany. They had a major awakening, but they're really stuck in their head about how it is that they want to come forward and talk to you and communicate with you. They knew they were withholding like something from you in the past. They weren't being completely honest with you, but they had a lot on their plate. They were juggling a lot of things, and they really needed to move away from things that were really blocking their heart, because they feel like they were holding on to something materialistic. And it may not have been materialistic, but it was just like that is exactly where the divine was having them focus on at the moment, as a part of their awakening, as a part of their adjustment. Like they needed to go through that. It was like the ego. It was like an ego death that they needed to dismantle. And it wasn't like the divine was saying, like, look at this, like just focus on this. Like, no, like that is a part of the ego. And they had to learn themselves how to move away from that energy and how to choose love, how to choose healing. And I feel they did. They've gone through some major, major healing, like completely vulnerable, completely like broken right down. Ace of Wands. They have this new passion. Now this could be you guys, remember. So flip it and reverse it if it makes sense. But here's your energy here as well. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn. Like I said, for this, we're shifting gears a little bit here. You may have helped someone, possibly a past life soulmate, shift into something here, but I feel like I'm shifting too fast here. Hold on. Let's move back here. This is what I was talking about. Any sort of codependency that you may have had with your children. or another younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I feel there has been peace that was brought to the situation, healing that's brought to the situation. You received some inspiration, an idea, possibly within the last few days, that really opened your eyes to this whole dynamic in this situation. Like the whole narcissist, codependence kind of thing. So I'm really like careful about using the word narcissist and codependence, because like there's a whole freaking like there's a whole business just on that itself, right? And like I do not want to victimize the codependent. Like I'm a recovering codependent. I can totally relate to this story. You know, maybe someday I'll share it with you guys, but yeah, just be mindful. Don't want to slip into like, because that's just going to cause more fear and more illusions. Yeah. Okay. I'll touch on it a little bit because it's right there. So yeah, I did a video just explaining the difference between a codependent and a victim. Some of you may have had your heart broken here. Hold on. Yeah, it was a very hurtful situation, but I feel like you have called in the troops to help you in this situation, and you had an epiphany about this. But yeah, I think just like educating yourself on like what is a narcissist, and your intuition is going to give you the clarity that you need. Or Virgo. But yeah, just to be mindful about like jumping the gun and calling someone a narcissist and then making yourself a victim, because like in the codependent narcissist dynamic, it takes two. Unless one person walks away or one person disengaged, one person, and I feel you're doing that. I feel you had an epiphany, you had some clarity. Your intuition really stepped in a moment of pause, where there was like a moment of silence amongst the chaos, probably amongst, you know, some kind of like back and forth fighting. And then it just like, bloop, it just like clicked. And you're like, oh my God, you just had this like huge moment of clarity. And you're like, why didn't I see this before? Right? That moon card, Seven of Cups energy is like an illusion. It's denial. But I feel like you weren't ready to see quite yet. Yeah, that's just a part of it. That is a part of it too, about the dynamic. Whoop. Cute. Seven of Cups. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Yes. Yes. Okay. They gave you a lot of inner strength for sure. You could also be dealing with a Leo. I feel like you've learned to channel a lot of this energy to really focus on what it is that you want, and like you've built up this momentum that you're continuing to build. You're understanding, you're like slowing your roll a little bit and being a little bit more meticulous. That was like the first word I heard. You're being more meticulous about your work and where you're putting your time, money, and energy. Basically your focus, and it's really bringing you into this new cycle here. Seven of, yeah, doing a lot of reflection, really focused on your work. Whew, thank you, Spirit. Seven of Wands in the recent past. So like I said, I feel like you guys were standing your ground. You were being very whoa, guys, the Hierophant and the High Priestess together. This is some powerful, powerful energy. I feel like this is kind of coming internally from you, your masculine, feminine energy, like power. Like this is the internal power. And then here's your energy too, something that you were waiting on, possibly from a Pisces. There were some kind of illusions and fear that you might have been dealing with a Gemini with that caused a lot of conflict. But this is a divine union, a divine partnership. This is like a spiritual team. This is also, for some of you, this is bridging that, it's a gap, bridging that gap between this spirit world, like spirituality, your gifts, and structure. And like, because the Hierophant talks about like structure and a Taurus energy as well, but it's also like about rules and regulations and that kind of thing. Religious, like very to the point, this is how it is, you know what I mean? So you've really learned to kind of harness both of those energies and sit with them at the same time, which is really empowering you. It's beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Already at 21 minutes. Okay. Crowning energy, please, for our Aries. Hold on, there's something else there. For some of you, you had chosen to because of this empowerment, it is no longer difficult for you to stand up for yourself and to stand up for what you believe in. Even if that means going solo and doing your own thing and being single, you're no longer putting up with BS because you have this Empress energy with you. There is a sense of optimism. A lot of you could have had a spark of hope recently. Thank you. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords in the crowning. Knight of Swords in the near future. And the Moon, Pisces energy, Virgo. The High Priestess. This is what I mean. Your intuition can see through BS. There could be an air sign that's coming in towards you very quickly. They have a lot to say. They have a lot to share. I feel also like you've been very creative. You've been very good on your feet. I feel like with this internal knowing and this internal confidence that you've acquired during this time, or like, I shouldn't say during this time, I should say that you've accumulated, that you've really strengthened and built over time, has brought you to this place of you can make fast decisions, like on a drop of a dime, like on a whim. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I just see a lot of fire here. You've been waiting on some sort of message, possibly from a Taurus. Communications coming in, possibly from an air sign, like I said, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There might be a lot of competition for you, but there's going to be a divine union here. Yep, I definitely see an offer coming in that's going to bring you a long-term commitment. 10 of Pentacles energy. This is great. Someone had an epiphany, went through an ending. It's been divinely guided. Sag energy here. You're going to have to make a decision. I also feel like the energy is going to really pick up for you, especially during this full moon energy. It's going to be like your energy levels are going to be like, they're going to spike. Some of you guys might be feeling a little nostalgic Because like I couldn't stop staring at this Page of Swords. I'm like, what else? It's more than just what I just said. There's more to this Page of Swords and the crowning than what I spoke. But I feel like what's happening in your mind, you've been very disciplined and very focused. You are able to focus yourself in the present very nicely. You could be dreaming of a past life or a past lover, past life soulmate. Could be from a past life soulmate, actually. Which is why there's still some like lingering remnants of their energy. This could be actually, oh, hey. Hi, Sarah. Thanks for being here. I just noticed that. I'm good. How are you doing? Awesome. Thank you so much for being here, Sarah. Thank you. Yeah, so I kind of feel like this energy, this person could be coming through in your dreams. And it could be like you could be getting a little bit of flashbacks, but you've detached for some of you. For some of you, I still see that Three of Swords energy. Some of you are still working through some of that and releasing and letting go, but you're still moving forward. You are definitely moving forward here. Wow. Could be dealing with a Gemini as well. Someone's really stuck in their head, the Nine of Swords energy. Three of Pentacles and Three of Cups. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Sarah. Thank you for being here. Awesome. Thank you for sharing in the energy. Okay. Yes. Well, I mean, we'll dig into it a little bit more, but I think they're like stuck in their head about stuff. There is like an energy of wanting to work together, possibly with like a third, they could be like seeking advice from their friends. I feel like, but I want to say like a third party, but it's not the third party that you think. It's like, if it had been very difficult, it might be great to bring someone else in to kind of give an objective viewpoint if there was some sort of like disagreement or some sort of ending. This could be what a lot of the okay. Yeah. So I feel like there's yeah, that's a tough energy to handle with. Let's see what else Spirit has. Let's see what else Spirit has here. But can I feel like your empowerment, though, is going to help you move through this. I think there's going to be a person, like I said, there's a third person. Could be a friend. It could be just maybe if you guys are, I don't know, if you guys have a reconciliation and going for like couples counseling and getting a third person, a third objective view on the situation to really help communicate in the line of communication. I feel that might be helpful. But there's something about threes. You could be seeing a lot of threes, synchronicities, which is really great. That's for me, that's the Ascended Masters is really guiding you in this situation. But there's a lot of lessons that need to be done and need to be learned before. Okay. Hold on. So we have Three of Cups in the environment. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, for some of you, I just heard with this Three of Cups, disguised as a friend. Disguised as a friend. For some of you, I feel like you have been leaning on your friends a lot for support during this time. For some of you, I do feel like you have called in your soul family, your soulmate family. There was some kind of, you did like this call, and it's like, because there was a lot of 10 of Wands energy in the past readings. Oh. Oh, thank you for subscribing. And I'm so sorry to see those sad faces. Aw, I'm giving you an energetic hug, Sarah. Yeah, the number 3, right? And then it shows up here. So, threes. I really feel like that is a divine number for synchronicity for you right now. But yeah, like I said, there was some kind of, because in the other readings, in the past readings, there was a lot of 10 of Wands energy. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much for being here, Sarah. There was a lot of 10 of Wands energy, right? Which is really about like carrying a lot of burdens and like feeling exhausted and just like not having enough energy. And it was like there was these incremental moments in time where you had like a little bit of a breakdown, a little bit of a breakthrough, right? Breakdowns before the breakthroughs. And you did a call, you prayed, and the Creator God, the divine, heard you and started moving everything for you. Like all the cogs and the wheels in the universe started shifting and moving because of this call, and you called in your soul family, your soulmates. So I feel like slowly but surely they're all coming into play, and everyone's kind of got their own story, but it's very, very beautiful because it's in this meeting where you find the gems that you've been missing in each other. And it's like your energetic soul song. Oh my God, I was feeling that earlier too. The energetic soul song that you carry and that you resonate. And every time you ascend and you descend in your journey, you resonate this beautiful soul song that is really attracting your soul tribe at this time. That's really powerful, really beautiful. It's bringing forth a lot of abundance and really helping you to stay in alignment. Yeah, it's really beautiful energy. In your hopes and fears, we have the Page of Pentacles. So for some of you, I feel like you are, okay, I heard a few different things. I feel like some of you are waiting on an offer, a loan of some kind, like something small, possibly for schooling. I do feel like some of you are going back to school. You're waiting on an acceptance letter for next term or next fall. And there's been a lot of like unknown variables with that because of COVID and everything. Also with your credit history, there was something with your credit history. I don't feel like you're not gonna have anything to worry about with that. For some of you, this is also the beginning of a new stage, a new career path, it's a spiritual and career alignment. And whose reading did I do that with yesterday? Oh no, it was the day before, and it was on Facebook, on my Facebook Live. I'm gonna have to upload those videos here after this tonight. But there was like a lot of people were. Oh, oh, Sarah. Well, I mean, you might have Aries in your birth chart. If you're interested in learning a little bit about your birth chart, I do offer like a really, like a jumpstart, like astrology consultation for like $20. So if you're interested, you can check out my website and or hit me up on Facebook, and we can talk about that, because you probably have Aries in your chart if you were drawn to this. But you did say that you were also watching for. Sweet. Yeah, you also said that you're watching for your ex as well. And that's the other thing. That's a prime example. Thank you so much, Sarah. That's a prime example. Is like sometimes in readings there will be cross watchers, so I could be speaking directly to the cross watcher for a message for them. And yeah, this is a prime example of that. So, but yeah, I mean, you could have a lot of Aries in your chart. So Yeah, okay, Capricorn. So yeah, there's a reading on Capricorn that I did a few days ago. I'm gonna have to upload it on here. It's on my Facebook, like I said. And there's definitely kind of a divergence. Some people are really at this crossroads right now, and like, they have one foot in the spiritual world where they might be doing readings, they might be doing healing, like Reiki and stuff, and then like on the side, and then they have like their 9 to 5 job. But now they feel the calling, right? Because like we said in the pre-downloads, we really heard, of course, Aries and Scorpios don't go well. Oh, well, there's more to it in the birth chart for sure. Like your moon signs would definitely tell you a lot about compatibility as well. But fire and water can be difficult sometimes. Yeah. A lot of lessons. What was I saying? Choosing a path. Oh, heeding the call. Thank you, Spirit. Heeding the call. Yes. So I kind of feel that some of you might be like just made this decision, and now you're really tapping into your inner child and manifesting a path forward and a way forward. It's just beautiful, amazing. And the outcome, we have the 9 of Wands, the 4 of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, this is a lot of that unknown, uncharted territory energy. You've really persevered through a lot. For some of you, I feel a very strong emotional stability. You've achieved an emotional stability through this whole situation. And you're moving towards your destiny. For some of you, there is an offer here, possibly from a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that's being divinely guided. From a younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this could be your child. Remember how we were talking about that child, that parenting dynamic earlier? Yeah, so I feel like there's an apology that's going to be coming through here as well. The divine has definitely helped you, has been helping this whole situation. Your angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors are totally supporting you during this time and really doing everything they can. They heard all of your prayers. Virgo energy and the moon. Your child is very gifted for who this part is for. Your child is very, very, very gifted, and so are you. And you guys are destined to work together. You guys are destined to make something happen together. There's an understanding, an integration of the light and shadow that you've acquired, and that is now meant to be transferred to your child. But it was very difficult to do that with that devil energy in the way. It was really like it couldn't get through, right? Couldn't get through. But I feel there's going to be a window of opportunity. There is being a window of opportunity being created at this moment, at this time, something that you aren't seeing. It's behind the scenes. But Spirit is directly connecting with them. Now you could change these energies, right? Because this is an energy. So it could be anyone that you're involved with. Very, very important to use your intuition, trust your intuition to guide you through this 9 of Wands energy. Stay emotionally stable and centered within yourself. It is going to be a lot easier to be able to navigate and to act and to think quickly on your feet here. Yes. Thank you, Sarah, for your comments and your hearts. And navigating through illusions, through any illusions. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I'm really feeling it coming through strong right now. Oh my goodness. A lot of you guys are going to be impacted by this full moon for sure. Like I said, energetically, there's going to be a spike. You are going to be receiving a lot of downloads. I feel like a lot of downloads are coming through, and it's in that place of an emotional stability that things are able to come through a lot more clearly and in a centered space of peace. So one way that I would train myself to really attract peace into my life and just really focus my mind on peace is coming into the heart-centered after some meditation and everything, and just praying and just saying thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for the peace. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the joy. Thank you for the abundance. And thank you for my home. And then I go off into this big gratitude list, and it would start to shift my energy, and it would start to put me into a different dimension, a different energy. So I feel like just like a simple mantra, like, thank you for the peace. Thank you for peace. Thank you for the peace. And I feel like it'll attract more peace into your life. You can apply that to anything. Pisces energy here. Something that you've definitely been waiting on. Virgo. You've been waiting on some sort of clarity here, and your wisdom, your spirit is telling you that you know what you need. You know what you need, and you know what you know. I mean, it's very clear. They're saying it's very clear, but it's an internal knowing. It's that internal knowing, and that's why, because it hasn't manifested in the external yet, it's very difficult for that brain heart coherence, right? Because we always are seeing is believing, right? Seeing is believing. But in the other downloads, so the next live I'm doing is Cancer, and in the Cancer downloads, I'm pretty sure it was in the Cancer downloads, pre-downloads, it was believe and see. Believe to see, and that's what kept coming through. It was believe to see, and it was just repeating. So I feel like that's a real sense, no matter what is going on around you, no matter what kind of chaos is going on around you, you may not know what the next step is, but just believing and trusting in the divine at this time, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Sag energy here. It's definitely going to bring and manifest what it is that you want. But you are going to receive some clarity here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy again, or in some sort of heartbreak. There was a major transformation that had occurred with this time with this person, this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone is walking away from any sort of shady energy here. Sag energy again, Temperance, needing to be patient, but really tempering your emotions, tempering yourself and not getting lost in the process. Damn. Brand new cycle. Yes. Okay, well, I feel like we clarified everything. Because normally when I go through all of this and I'm like, okay, let's clarify something, it's just a double confirmation. And we've been on for 43 minutes. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to pull an oracle. Thank you so much, Spirit. That was beautiful. Beautiful, Aries. I'm an Aries moon. So, yes. Hold on, we'll shut this out. Communication, Sag energy. There's going to be some communication coming in here soon. Just ride the waves. Check out the pre-downloads. I was trying to figure out a way, on YouTube, how could I share the pre-downloads in a way in community tab, but I don't have enough subscribers. Oh, I think that's a beautiful combination. That is a really very intriguing combination. I would love to sit with you sometime and feel out those energies and really read. Because when I do it, it's also a channeling experience. Yeah, I have a lot of water in my chart as well, so that's a huge thing. But the beautiful thing about that, the beautiful thing about that is that's your gift. So I definitely see you guys standing in your power when it comes to any family dynamics. It could be, that's also Aries energy. Happy home. Scorpio energy. Tower moment. Well, the next reading I'm doing is Cancer, so if you want to stick around for a little bit, I think it'd be pretty cool. There's going to be some clarity, like I said. Okay, so yeah, let's pull a. Hold on, there's a goal that was achieved here. You're so close to the finish line. For some of you that really needed to hear that. If you're feeling kind of like giving up, don't give up. Hold fast to your vision. Do not give up for anyone or anything. And sometimes we need that little pick me up, and like spirit will send, you know, the right people at the right time to give you that. Oh, awesome. Yay. Sweet. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Sarah. Okay, let's see here. Aries. Thank you. Animals. Okay. So, a lot of synchronicities I feel like you guys are picking up on at this time. When you see an animal 3 times, that's usually an indication that Spirit's trying to give you a sign, whether that's like an eagle. If you see an eagle 3 times in your day, whether it's like on a post-it, no, why did I say post-it? I meant like a stamp or like a sticker, or on YouTube or on Facebook or something like that. I think you guys understand what I mean. But a lot of you guys are empaths too, and you connect very deeply with animals. Animals are going to bring you a sense of healing during this time. Now, that's a very logical standpoint here. There was a spirit totem for Aries for the pre-downloads. I think that has a lot of messages into it. And I mean, like, Google it and then use your intuition to guide you to any sort of interpretation for what that spirit totem is for you. Always, always, always use your intuition and your discernment. But there's going to be peace brought into this situation. Doves, if that's a synchronicity for some of you, there's doves here. For some of you, you're going to be receiving a gift, like a companion, a pet, a companion, someone to help you through this transition. They just told me, like, I didn't know this, but you can have soulmates who are pets as well. Especially if you're in lockdown right now, I feel like it's going to be really healing for you. Underneath the deck, we have Archangel Michael. Yeah, he's here to really help you, and you could call upon his energy to really help bring forth the confidence in standing true and speaking your truth when the time is needed. And Mother Teresa is here as well for activists, standing up for what you believe in, standing up for a cause. There was something in the Sag reading as well in the pre-downloads. It was also a live. One of the videos I'm going to upload here soon this evening at some point was, if you're going to bleed for a cause. Yes, you guys are stepping into mission. I love it. Love it, love it. Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Sarah. And thank you so much, everyone, for being with me on the live tonight. It's been super great. I'm going to leave it here, and I'm going to get ready for the Cancer reading. So I love you guys. Oof, gotta move around here. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Mwah.